developers behind this.
Yeah.
I don't know her name.
So you guys already had
Banana Loop.
Yes.
Yeah.
Haven't heard
Good.
from her in the last
Good.
month.
Hey, how goes it? Ken Bozak here to talk about Bitcoin, well, Dash, and all crypto accessories. I'm here with John Kersey, the founder of Cheddur. I'm here with Sterling, and behind the camera is my buddy Brian. Say hi.
Hey.
See, he's there. I told you. How goes it? Thanks for tuning into the live stream, guys. We are here at the Dash meetup at Royal Ink. It happens the last Sunday of every month in New Jersey. And yeah, we're just gonna sit here and shoot the shit. But first, before we do, we were actually just sitting here talking about the Cheddur app. And coincidentally, Sterling already has the app on his phone while talking to the founder of the app right here.
Pretty cool.
Prior to that, so what do you think of the application? What were you originally using it for? You said to find out about a cryptocurrency.
Yeah, find out about mods deployment in the community. So when they said it was already on there and when to fill in the information, that's how I found out about it in our chat group.
Oh, cool. So, could you bring it up and maybe show the viewers like what kind of information comes up when they look up coins?
Yeah. Let's see if we can get this on here. Change the brightness a little bit. See if that comes up. There we go. That kind of works. So yeah, I mean, I'll give a high-level overview. So think of this like Yelp for cryptocurrencies. So you can see on the home page here, I'm looking at a whole bunch of coins. These are ones I'm interested in. If I want to search by which ones are performing the best, gainers, decliners. If you want to look at ICOs, coins that are currently seeking investment, you can search for that. Wallets, exchanges. If you don't know what you're looking for, you can go to the search tab. We have thousands of coins, thousands of services on here. They're all ranked by popularity. If you want to filter, you can search by categories. Like before, we were looking at cannabis coins.
Cannabis and adult entertainment cryptocurrency.
Yeah, there's hundreds of categories. So whatever your interests are, gaming, cannabis, adult entertainment, there's tons of categories. You can find what interests you and find coins that are in that niche. You can also search by what is the circulating supply of each coin. Like you can go crazy. There's hundreds of filters. Once you find a coin that you like, for example, I'll go into Bitcoin, you can browse the profile. So you don't need to know anything to get started. So you could be a total noob, new to cryptocurrency, go to any coin's profile and just scroll through. You get an introductory video at the top, some basic information. You can monitor the price over time. There's also coin reviews. You can see what people think about it. You can find coins that are similar to it. So here at the bottom, you can see the Litecoin, Monero, Stellar, similar coins to it. And then once you find a coin that you're interested in, you can get started with it. So click the Get Started button at the top. You can say, I want to buy and sell.
Is BCH on there?
BCH is on there. We have every coin. And if we don't, you can use our Add a Coin or Add a Service forms to submit submissions. So we're pretty flexible with the coins and services that we add. So yeah, here, I'm looking for Bitcoin exchanges. I'll tap that first link. And here you can see a list of services ranked by popularity. Same deal as before. You see Coinbase is number 1, Binance number 2. So again, if you're a total, just like new to the space and you don't know really how to get started, just use that Get Started feature. You can see the services available. I'll hop in here to Coinbase. Same type of profile. It'll tell you everything about it, the coins that they support. So you can look at that list. They're currently supporting Bitcoin, Bitcoin Cash, BCH, like you just mentioned, Litecoin, Ethereum. And then if you said, hey, BCH, I haven't heard of that, let me tap into that. You can go to that profile. Same, it's like Inception. You can go hop between coins and services and just, it's a crazy web that this cryptocurrency industry is. And everyone has a different starting point, a different journey. Whatever your questions are along your journey, whether you're new or you're a seasoned expert, the app has the features that you need to monitor things over time, find new investments, get started with services.
Yeah, DJ Meat Popsicle. Make sure you check out Cheddur, guys. That's Cheddur with a U. CHEDDUR. And like you said, he says Yelp, I say Pokédex or Cryptodex. But check it out. Let me know what you think in the comments below. And yeah, to start the fireside chat off, I wanted to see what your guys' thoughts were about the potential Coinbase has of listing what ERC20 token or what other currency in general, because Coinbase is in competition with Binance, Abra, Robinhood, and multiple. Even NASDAQ has announced that they may be launching a cryptocurrency exchange by, I believe, October? Come on. So Coinbase has a lot of pressure. Which cryptocurrencies do you believe they may list, and which ERC20s?
Well, I'll start with it won't be ERC20 based on their statement of it needs to be a decentralized project. I mean,
well, no, they said they will be adding ERC20s. They did say that.
Yeah, the ability, yeah.
The ability to, but I thought their main motto, if you read what coins they would add, was decentralized
Oh, you're right. They didn't say exactly how the ability would be added. So maybe I'll be able to receive my ICO tokens if I gave away my Coinbase Ethereum address, maybe? Maybe they won't host the coin, but I'll be able to give them my ERC20 address to still receive my ERC20s. Because right now, if you go into an ICO and give them your Coinbase Ethereum address, you lose all your ERC20 tokens. So that you're right. They may not actually list them, but they may support them in that sense. That's a good thought.
I think it makes sense that they follow what Earn is doing, because I know that Coinbase is trying to transition into that Earn model.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure what the restrictions are for an ICO or a token to do a campaign on Earn. I don't know if it's like the Wild West where anyone can do it, or if there's regulations or kind of restrictions in place. But I can see some parity between those two.
So what cryptocurrency then?
Coinbase.
Coinbase did,
For what, 100 million, right?
Yeah.
I think so. So with cryptocurrency in general then, if it isn't going to be an ERC20, I would want to say Dash. I want to say Dash, but I feel like the privacy aspect would go against their investors' business model. But I personally want Dash to be the next listed coin on Coinbase. Financially interested there. But I think, and I hate this currency as a very popular opinion here, but I think Ripple may fit that criteria. I know they have said they have no public plans before, but that's because they're not allowed to involve themselves in market manipulation, right? So I think that may still be the partnership. What do you guys think?
I hate to say it, but you're probably right.
I don't want to be right. I really, really hope I'm wrong, but I don't know what other coin could fit that business model they have and the interest of their investors.
So I think that if you look at Coinbase's record of listing coins, they only list, like, it's got to be like a top 10 for sure by market cap. It's got to be well supported in the industry in terms of it's got to be a liquid market with lots of exchanges and trading pairs. There's got to be really good wallet support. There's got to be a hardware wallet option. So whatever fits that criteria. However, I also know that Brian Armstrong, the CEO of Coinbase, he's a big Ethereum fanboy. So I know that with the Toshi browser, he's very big on Ethereum and big in general on smart contracts. So being that EOS is an up and coming coin that just broke into the top 5 and is about to have a network launch, I can definitely see EOS getting listed, and it also kind of fits that ERC20 criteria because right now it is an ERC20.
ERC20 will have its own. EOS could be. I actually saw a comment in the chat that said, possibly, what do you think about Ethereum Classic? Because they do have Bitcoin and BCH. It would only be fair to have ETC and ETH. I would love to see Ethereum Classic listed on Coinbase. That is, in my opinion, high Vitalik, the original Ethereum. But we'll see what happens. That's actually a good comment. Thank you. What do you think? What cryptocurrency would you like to see listed and why?
Well, I'd love to see Maza. But the sleeper might be maybe something like Doge that nobody hates. Nobody hates Doge.
Nobody. Doge does not have a single hater, man. I even love Doge. It's hilarious. How could you hate it?
See what the reviews are on Doge.
Yeah. That would be a great thing to release on like April Fool's and keep it.
Coinbase April 1st launch support of Doge.
Dogecoin. 12 reviews, 4.5 stars. Highly recommended by the community.
Yeah, there we go. That's awesome. And guys, on the Cheddur app, you can actually leave reviews as well as check out reviews. So definitely check out the app and go ahead and submit your own reviews. And I'll maybe make a video on the comment section one day, and yours will be there.
Yeah.
So besides Coinbase and what they're doing with all that Earn and the building of that, monopoly in the industry, there's a lot happening. We have the partnership with the DAO and Basic Attention Token. We have partnerships with Pornhub and Verge. Nasdaq's announcement again as being a future cryptocurrency exchange. Yahoo has announced that they'll be opening up their own crypto exchange after they, I believe, got Binance kicked out of Japan. But we have a lot of this traditional mainstream attention coming, and with mainstream attention begets mainstream adoption.
Yeah.
Where do you guys see that next step? Because nobody saw Pornhub and Verge, nobody really saw the Dow Jones and Basic Attention, or we'd all be really rich because we would have invested on that foresight. But what do you think could possibly be the next industry? Because I'm looking at gambling.
For me, I think it's social, and we haven't been able to do that yet because Ethereum is kind of you can only run 14 transactions per second through it. And Steemit at the moment is like it's paving the way in that regard. And they had to build their own blockchain to do it because they needed high throughput. And I think that with EOS coming out, and Cardano, there's lots of platforms addressing that scalability issue. I think that you're going to get a lot more social applications on it, you know, and more things like CryptoKitties. I mean, that's a little bit less.
Love CryptoKitties,
it has some social aspect to it. So I think like there's going to be this massive explosion of social because you can actually do likes and comments, and you can run like crazy connected applications on a blockchain. So I think that's the next thing.
Can I look up CryptoKitties on here?
No, well, try under services. Do they have their own token?
Let's see. Crypto.
So that's under the coins.
Oh, my bad.
Try under services. Try kitties or something.
Like honeybees flying around my ear.
Oh, we're gonna have to have CryptoKitties added because I just started to really play around with the Toshi browser app and CryptoKitties.
Yeah.
Yeah. So guys, definitely check out CryptoKitties. That's my new boo. I love CryptoKitties.
So we don't have it on the app, but if you go to add a coin, there's a super detailed form where you can fill out all the general information.
DJ Me Popsicle, get on that.
Technical integrations. So if it has a price, you can add price integrations, supply integrations, market cap, put in images behind it. So yeah, we don't have absolutely everything. There's like 60 new coins that come to market every day. We're trying to keep up. So we're building out a content team.
It's like Wikipedia, right? We can all contribute to the growth of this knowledgeable platform, right?
Exactly. We're building the largest database of coins and services on the planet.
So guys, definitely check it out. So yeah, I think you're right with the social aspect. Steemit is definitely paving the way. I think, you know how people use dating sites before there were social websites for socializing? Like, there was dating sites for fetishes that I didn't know I was a part of at the time, but there was a website called vampirefreaks.com, and it was a dating website. But I was like a freshman in high school using it to interact with my friends in social media, but I didn't realize I was using a weird fetish dating site as a social media platform. And I think that's what Steemit is right now. It's that weird social media currency earning step that it really isn't the final thing yet.
Right.
It's just what is it turns, you know what I mean? It's being used as. I think that next thing, the Facebook aspect of the social, you know, incentivizing, gamifying, with cryptocurrencies, micropayments, I really feel like that is so outside of our foresight. It's when we actually get it and interact with it, it's going to be exactly how Facebook is now. Very intuitive. How do we have life without this? You know, how do I contribute to Facebook hours a day and not make any money off of it? How do I not get anything back from that?
That's the thing. So I agree with you. I think that Facebook has to adapt or it's going to die.
Oh, it's going to die. They can't adapt, dude. It's going to hurt their investors' bottom line if they adapt.
But if Facebook created their own token and
they would have to go against their own business model. It'd be Facebook creating a token to compete with its own business at the end, because you would want it to be decentralized. So your decentralized platform would engulf your centralized one.
Well, it wouldn't have to be. You could be a centralized company with a token running through it. So the way that Facebook could run that token through it is right now, if I wanted to run an ad on Facebook to promote Cheddar,
you gotta buy
I would have to spend US dollar. However, if they had their own token, they could force me to buy Facebook token on the open market and then burn it in their smart contracts. This is how we're looking to tokenize Cheddar because we don't want to be a central entity hoarding all the information. We want to decentralize it. We think there's really two steps to this process. So right now we're a centralized company with no token. The next step is a centralized company with a token running through it. And the way that we would make the token economics work is by burning Cheddar coin in smart contracts so people can advertise.
Oh wow, that would be great.
And then step 3 would be full decentralization. I don't know that Facebook would broach that end criteria of full decentralization, but there is that middle ground where I think a coin could work on the platform.
You're right. Because some people don't care if it's decentralized or not, but I feel like as we go into this farther with cryptocurrencies and blockchain technologies, the decentralized aspect will become a front runner feature. You know, if you're not decentralized, you have to compete, you know, with a lot of other centralized parties in the same aspect as one decentralized may do better because they're giving the community, like with Cheddar, it's decentralized in the sense anybody can contribute information to it, change it around. But if I go to, you know, dictionary.com as opposed to wikipedia.com, some outdated knowledge may still be there, and there's nobody incentivized to change that outdated knowledge. So you're right. I see that. I definitely need to see more incentivization for people to contribute to the community instead of just take from it.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on the industry and where it may be going and in what aspects?
How we might have more tokenization where we have like transactions for maybe some different type of action.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. Some kind of different way of doing this. It might take off, it might not.
I'm looking at it like everything that you see have a gift certificate or a gift card being a cryptocurrency, like an altcoin.
Yep.
You know, like Starbucks altcoin instead
Kohl's
of Starbucks.
Cash.
Yeah, Kohl's Cash, exactly. You know, Fortnite has a V-Bucks, you know, it would have way more value if I could send some to you.
Right. You could trade Kohl's Cash. Yeah.
Yeah.
It would make sense for private companies to tokenize. Like
It would, 100%.
for people who lose their cards, or when you go to resell them, they could actually verify and keep funds instead of someone like stealing them after selling the card.
That's true, yeah, I can sell you my Sears card and still steal the
And
money
then go
after I
use
sent
it.
it.
Yeah. So yeah, that could be huge.
I think it would be cheaper too, right? Because like the amount of money they have to spend on all of these gift cards and everything,
Printing
right? Security and everything. I mean, if you just make it a blockchain, you decentralize it, let people mine it for you, you know, verify your transactions for you. You don't have to. You don't pay anything.
Are you gonna pay the miners?
Yeah, you earn now. You make money.
You can do it in like 20 lines of code if you do in like an ERC20 token.
Yeah.
It's easy.
We should tell McDonald's to make a Big Mac coin that I can stake to get fry tokens so I can get free food after I've been to the store a couple times. And maybe I'd actually do that review. Every time I go to a fast food spot, they're like, could you do the review on the back of the receipt? You have a chance to win.
Whoa.
I'm like,
Be right in your app. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, actually, if you would have given me a couple cryptocurrencies, maybe I would have done that review.
Yeah. There's gonna be so many new incentive schemes that
Incentive schemes, I like it.
I don't know how else to word it, but it's
Yeah.
like every app that we use, we only use it right now because it achieved massive network effect and our friends are on it.
Yeah.
But now the little guy is going to be able to
Hey, man, take it easy, have a day.
outcompete larger entities if they can properly or come up with unique ways to incentivize people
How's it
monetarily.
going, man? Hey, check out my
That's nuts.
website. If you ever have any questions, hit me up. KenBozek.com. My number's on there.
on the car.
Okay. Take a picture of the back of your car.
Yeah, so we were talking to a couple of the guys here at the tattoo shop where we're having this Dash meetup the last Sunday of every month. Royal Ink Tattoo.
Somerdale, New Jersey.
The tattoo artists are busy at work right now. Usually they'd be joining us, but you know, good for them. Keep it up, guys. Pain is gain and all that. So yeah, what do you guys want to talk about? Because I know Dash has a lot going on in the community right now, dude, and a lot of it isn't in English. I've been seeing Dash
Russia,
doing
yeah.
a lot all around the world, dude. Maybe you can enlighten us a little bit on what Dash is doing.
Well, everybody's doing something different. I mean, it's all about merchant adoption, advertising, meetups, getting people introduced to just getting, you know, fluidness in the ecosystem. So, hey, come rake my leaves, I'll pay you in Dash. Then you can go to the store and spend your Dash, right? That's the whole thing of getting it out there,
Right.
and everybody using
Well,
it.
speaking
So-
of those merchants, you got Alt 36, right? And we were
Yeah.
just talking about how it's not just a basic
Yeah.
point of sale system, it's an actual economy.
Yeah.
Maybe you could explain a little bit how that sets it apart from a basic point of sale system.
Well, yeah, I mean, in your basic point of sale system, you're converting in dollars and credit cards or whatever, and you use that same currency to pay your vendors to buy your product, right? So, All 36 actually just got their money transmitter license like 2 or 3 days ago.
Yep.
And is ready to launch, I think, in May. So they'll bring a point of sale system to cannabis industry where, you know, they don't want to have a big pile of cash. So the customer will buy crypto, pay in Dash. They can buy their product in Dash, and they can pay for their soils that they grow their product in, and, you know, the whole supply chain all the way back, business to business. So that's kind of a key integration, and
Right.
there's
So
several.
they don't have to cash out of their Dash to buy
Right.
their supply.
Yeah.
Their supplier accepts
You don't need to keep
Dash.
going back to market. Like with BitPay, it's like, oh great, I accept Bitcoin Cash. But really, what happens is the customer pays in Bitcoin Cash. Boom! It turns into cash in my bank account.
Right, exactly. It doesn't help your pre-existing portfolio any.
Right. So these people will actually start paying for, things in assets and holding their assets and exchanging their assets. So that's one of the big integrations. So
Yeah, and
there's
a lot of
small
businesses don't
ones.
want to deal with cash, man. Like,
Right.
It's a security risk first off, and you have to worry about your employees stealing money,
Yeah.
losing it.
Yeah.
Customers
Given the right
stealing
change
it,
or
fake
not.
money, dude.
Yeah.
Imagine buying
Counterfeit.
weed with fake
Fake.
money. How pissed would
I'm
you
sure
be?
it happens. Yeah.
Oh, I'm sure it happens. It's a cash-only business. It
Yeah.
has to happen.
Yeah.
And that's what people do. They take advantage of businesses that don't have other alternative options. And the problem with the cannabis industry is they do have options, right? They could have a bank account state-wise,
Right.
but the federal level won't let them have
Right.
that security.
So they're not
every other
FDIC
business is privy
insured.
to, right?
Yeah, they're just putting their money in the state, credit
And
union.
there's no incentivization to start a cannabis business on that fact alone. And to start a cannabis business takes the drugs off the street. We should be incentivizing cannabis businesses so we can get the 33% tax to pay for potholes instead of paying for somebody's rims or whatever happens in the cartel with the money.
Yeah, who knows?
Yeah, I see Dash doing the right thing there with partnering with Alt 36 and helping the cannabis community because it definitely is a hand-in-hand situation where the Dash community could use the business of the cannabis community and the cannabis community could use the insurance and security behind a digital currency like Dash.
Right. Well, they have these closed-loop systems now where the buyers and sellers of the product can just pay each other inside of a closed loop, right?
I wonder if the employees at the farm get paid in Dash. So the supplier pays their employees in Dash, and then the employees go to a local business that accepts Dash to buy groceries.
That's what we need. I mean, more companies to offer a crypto payment to their employees. Hey, what crypto is your favorite? We'll pay you in that. ADP will convert you to your crypto.
Oh wow.
That's that'll be the day.
True that.
When you have an ADP login and then you get to scroll through a couple hundred cryptos and you're like, convert me, just like a 401k, right? Why not?
Right.
Someone needs to start that business.
And so most businesses don't even want to accept credit cards, right? They'll say you can go to the ATM machine in the corner.
Yeah.
You can get cash out,
from it.
right? So there are some that do prefer cash, right? Because of the fees associated with the
Credit
security
cards,
of a credit card.
Yeah.
So they're going to charge a small business 3 to 4% per swipe,
Yeah.
or a small business could earn 3 to 4% per swipe from the ATM machine.
Right.
Well, Dash is no different, right? We have the Dash ATM machine, so as a
Yep.
business, if I don't want to accept cash
You can,
or Visa,
right.
I can say there's a Dash ATM. You can put your cash or your Visa
Yep.
into the ATM, pull out Dash, come back and pay for your stuff at the register.
Wait 15 minutes and it might be worth more.
Oh shit!
Shop around a little bit
Right,
longer.
right. When you walk into the grocery store, you convert your fiat to Dash, you shop, and then you end up getting 5% more groceries.
So there's this cool sign product. It's called like NewYorkTrainSigns.com.
Okay.
They started as like a train sign company for timing the trains in New York, but now they have a crypto ticker. So we need to get businesses like this, like a crypto ticker that shows like the constant price updating on this little, LED board.
True. Do you want to show them how the Dash ATM machine works?
We haven't hooked up the Wi-Fi to it, so
okay.
It's not up yet.
Oh, all right.
So these guys are all busy doing tattoos, so.
Yeah, but if you guys wanted to check out a local cryptocurrency ATM machine, there is one in New Jersey at Royal Ink Tattoo, so check it out.
It's got Bitcoin, Dash, and Litecoin.
And it's two-way, right?
It's only a one-way.
One-way? Okay.
Yeah.
But you do have some two-way machines.
The two-way one is still waiting regulation.
So dope.
Yeah.
I'm excited, man.
We're waiting
so
just a
dope.
little bit.
Two-way is the best way to go.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, you already know what it is. Like, every other day I'd be visiting for one or the other reason.
Yeah, that'll be nice because it has a recycler. We'll actually buy your digital currency for more than market rate.
Oh, because you have buyers that need it.
We actually want your cash, put it in the recycler.
lot of the ATMs are the opposite, man.
Yeah.
It's way not cost effective.
I don't want to visit the machine, so
That's worth it for you, though.
Yeah.
Could I sit here and arbitrage, like buy some on an exchange and then deposit it here?
yeah,
And
you actually probably could. Yeah. We're gonna have to adjust the numbers and work within the beginning. Yeah.
That's
So,
how these chats go.
Day
though.
1 and 2, you'll be there, right? And I'll be there with my laptop adjusting the rates. So, but no, that stuff needs to occur because there
Right.
needs to become a balance, and you can't just let it run at 0%. So
Yeah, that's a
and
good
that'll be
point.
fun. We've got 5 more lined up, so
Wow.
there'll be about 7 in southern New Jersey real quick by the end of the year.
Wow, in this area or spread out?
We're gonna be Morristown is our north. We're gonna get out to like Cinnaminson, and this will probably be as far south as we go. Now Rowan University is actually really interested in getting one, so we might buy a second one.
That would be awesome, dude.
We had the hackathon down there in February, and they were just like, crypto, yes. They started a crypto club. We need to go down there and talk to them.
At Rowan?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So
It's a
one
big
of the
school.
professors was like a real early on Bitcoin guy. Totally mined thousands of Bitcoins, totally public with it, and is still there teaching. And is just like, look, I'm totally rich. I just want to teach you guys. So he started this crypto club. They got like 15 kids.
I definitely
You
gotta
gotta
get
go
there.
visit them.
Yeah, for sure.
So they're another 25 minutes south, maybe closer
Okay.
to you.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
It's right by.
So okay, yeah. So
Definitely gonna have to check that out.
yeah,
It's an awesome story.
Yeah, they're into it, and that's the thing is getting the youth, getting the college kids into crypto and into what they could do with it and program with it and be financially free with it, right? So
Right. And that's where this starts, right? With the youth and their understanding of the actual necessity for the technology, right?
Yeah.
Because my mom doesn't understand why a microtransaction even is
who
necessary.
cares? Yeah,
Why do you need to be able to move a penny or a fraction of a penny
right.
and a second or two at a time? Like, why? Who
Right.
cares? It's never needed to be done before.
Yeah,
Like,
until
you
we
know
have
what
these
else wasn't needed to be
microservices.
done before? Communicating with somebody in real time, through a cell phone or
Right.
whatever. Like, then it
A
happens.
face-to-face, real time
Right.
over. Yeah.
Right? Why do that? It never happened before. But when these things do happen, the benefits and the potential that it opens, dude, it's
Yeah.
unfathomable.
Yeah.
Like microtransactions are already changing the world, and they're not yet like fully kinked yet. Like there's still bugs and it's still early adoption.
Yeah.
Like Steam, it's pretty much the best at doing microtransactions at a scalable rate, but it's not the same, because you have to lock your Steam power up. There's a lot of aspects of it. It has their they have a little banking system kind of built
Yeah.
into their blockchain, but
Yeah.
that's so because they could keep it working.
Right.
When we find things like EOS building platforms, it's going to change the game when you can decide to give iHeartRadio a couple bucks and fractions of a penny come out while you're listening to songs, because an artist only makes a penny every time you listen to a song anyway. The iHeartRadio premium guys, they make all the money. So you could, with micropayments, you could pay the artist directly while listening to their content live in micropayments.
So that's another integration that Dash just did with feed bands now. You can actually order vinyl as a subscription, and the artists get paid in Dash.
Order vinyl with
Yeah.
Dash?
Uh-huh.
I know a lot of vinyl nerds, man.
Yeah. So yeah, I guess this is a big thing. Vinyl's coming back.
Yeah,
and,
it is. It is.
They work directly with the artists who make the music to press the vinyl to the subscribers who are ordering it, and now they're exclusively paying in Dash.
Wow.
So it's another. We have like a lot of these little partnerships that are just going to kind of like suddenly pop, and people are going to be like, oh, I can spend it places.
Well, that's what increases the value of any cryptocurrency
Right.
is the adoption rate,
Yeah.
right?
Yep.
Where can I use it? Who accepts it? What do they do with it? Do they cash out, or do their suppliers actually accept it?
Yeah.
And I can't say that
Right.
about much other than Bitcoin and Dash when it comes to cryptocurrencies being used as a cryptocurrency
Yeah.
for its intended purpose. A lot of these other coins are just straight pure speculation with no actual use case.
Well, yeah, it's not only speculation, but maybe more. It's just such a specific use. Like you burn your Kohl's cash. It's like that's
Okay.
it. There's no other. You can't write a contract on it.
Right.
It's just a one-way token.
And that's why I think there's going to be thousands of cryptocurrencies, thousands of blockchains,
Yeah,
because
all these little-
exactly little different niches that you don't want to be piggybacking on something that like I don't want Ethereum to be the monopoly for smart contracts, because
Right.
what if I want to write a smart contract one day? How expensive would it be on the Ethereum blockchain now luckily there's competition. I can go to EOS, ADA, Neo. Yeah, there's so many. Rootstock eventually. Yeah.
Tronics, Icon.
Yeah, man. So these options are great to have. And
Let's see all the options.
Competition.
yes, let's see the options. Like
'Cause
on Cheddar, they'll just.
That's it though. Competition makes the strong stronger. So
It does.
it's really gonna.
And bugs and breaking,
Yeah.
like CryptoKitties to Ethereum.
So this is
Yeah.
Cheddar.com. I saw someone was looking for the information. Cheddar.com, it has the download links. But if you wanted, so we're talking about blockchain application platforms. So I'm in the filters, I'll go to categories, blockchain app platforms, search,
That's crazy.
and yeah, so these are sort of by popularity as well. So we have Ethereum.
What?
Yeah, Ethereum at the top.
Ethereum,
That
Cardano,
is
Verge,
awesome.
Neo, EOS. Why? I have never heard of that one.
Yeah, Bitwhite.
Ethereum Classic, Lisk, HTML Coin, Now.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
There's a ton, and you can just browse and browse and browse forever. There's probably.
Dragon
Does
Chain.
it take you right to like the white paper?
I don't think we have white paper integration.
It gets you to their website.
Website? Yeah, website's fine.
Yeah, like information. So like if a description about
There
it
we go.
from the
Perfect.
website
So yeah, you can get the description
directly
in
to
there.
the website, and then we also categorize things like in like general information. We categorize it in a way that's searchable. So it's not just like you type in stuff. It's actually like very specific data types. So you can search if you're looking for a blockchain app platform that's also legal to use in your country of jurisdiction, that has less than 500 million coins, that's rated at least 4 stars, that's being watched by at least 1,000. Like you can go nuts. So there's hundreds.
Yeah, guys, the Cheddar app gives you a lot of control on the kind of information you're going to get from the search that you put in. So definitely check out the filters and play around with them. And again, leave a comment in the comment section below for everybody to know what your feedback is on the Cheddar application. I guess we could kind of wrap this up a little bit. Anybody have any final words? Mine are going to be buy and hold, guys. HODL. Put what you can afford to lose in crypto. Just whatever it is that you're going to put into the slot machine, put it into Dash or something instead, and wait 5 years and go buy your Lambo helper monkey inside joke.
My advice would be, I guess someone who, this is my second bear market, so I had the pleasure, I guess you could say, of being around for the bear market of 2015 into 16, and my take on the price action is, the market is saying buy right now. I mean, it's come back 60%, so I've personally been using this opportunity to learn about a lot of the up-and-coming protocols and opportunities, and doing my due diligence, and then placing some very strategic buys. And I think that's a wise decision. I think that this bear market isn't going to be as long as the 2015-16 one, because there's so much more momentum and so many more merchant adoption, and there's so many more services, there's so many ICOs coming out. I think the momentum is building to a point where we can't sustain long-term bear markets anymore. So I'm anticipating a rise in the next 6 months or so, personal opinion.
What about you?
I think we're definitely coming back. I don't know what to say about that, but looking forward to it.
To the moon! Brian, last words about Dash.
I'm actually a little opposite of you. I'm gonna say less hodlers, more spendlers.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
He doesn't want you to hold it. He wants you to use it.
I would rather give you Dash to have you spend at a website than have you hold it.
Dash is cash, guys.
Dash
use
is
it as
cash.
so.
Yeah.
Thanks, man. All right, guys. Have a day.
See ya.